All right, I am so freshly home, like I have not even taken my leather jacket off. That's how recently I just walked in the door to my house. So, if that gives you any idea on how I wasn't just running late to stream, but to my own house, there you go. Hey everyone. I don't, I don't care what they're saying on the news. All right, hi everyone. I'm here. I do apologize that I'm a couple minutes late. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I am dropping frames already, which is just always great. Um, Hat stays on. This is a hat on kind of stream. All right. Hopefully the frame dropping is taken care of now. I will be eating dinner on stream, as is fairly regular at this point. Um, for reference on why I was a little late, as a lot of people know at this point, I delivery drive as a kind of second job. Um, but yeah, I delivery drive as a second job, and I do it through DoorDash. And sometimes DoorDash sends its drivers a message being like, "Hey, your area is really, really busy," and but yeah, it's like, what? Oh, jeez, Apollo just got absolutely mugged. Does suck about Bronson Reed's injury. It really does. Um, but yeah, um, sometimes DoorDash sends its drivers an email. It's just like, hey, or not an email, but a little notification. It pings them. It's like, hey, um, your area is really busy and doesn't have enough drivers. If you go drive now, you don't have to schedule it, and you don't have to go. You can drive now, not have to schedule it, and you'll earn an extra $2 per delivery. And so when that offer came through, I was like, well, I should take that. Can we? Are we good? Are we gonna stop dropping frames? OBS. Do we want to get our shit together? We're like not even 5 minutes into the stream, and we're already dropping 25% of the frames. And I even see it on the back end. I see it in the preview screen. Just those frames going. So in those for a second, we'll have Big Mad losing war games. Seems that way. I don't know what's going on with my internet. Anyway, I got my dinner. I got some Arby's because I like Arby's a lot. Well, I think the hat actually, it may be a hat off kind of night. Hair is just gonna be. We'll headband tonight because my head is killing me a little bit, and I haven't had time to take anything for it. Headband does the same job as the hat, just doesn't squeeze my head a little bit. Oh, yep, Soup Cody is back. Saturday Night Main Event, only a week away. Got my new normal from Arby's. I used to get the buffalo chicken sliders. I used to get 3 of those. But now I get the buffalo chicken wrap because wraps are a little bit healthier than sliders, and it also has a lot more veggies in it, which is right up my alley. Because instead of it just being bread, chicken, ranch, bread, it is wrap, chicken, lettuce, tomato, and onions. Those are 3 of my favorite foods: lettuce, tomato, and onions. I'm just glad to see Cody away from the bloodline, seemingly fully for now, till Dwayne decides that Red One's box office numbers were so bad that he needs to come win the title to make himself feel better.
of the iconic showcase featuring legends, featuring superstars, pro wrestling's best. What set WWE and broadcast television aflame? Saturday night's main events. It would certainly be the honor of a lifetime just to compete, just to etch your name amongst those who have done so. But it's not that simple for me, and it's not that simple because Kevin Owen. This could be interesting.
Hmm. Okay. American Made is here.
The transfer window is about to open, and Nick Aldis put him in a phone in to talk about possibly bringing the greatest in-ring technician of all time to SmackDown.
The transfer window is about to open. What do we mean by that, Gable?
They're a little bit simple-minded. They're a little bit gullible. They'll believe anything you say. So let me speak some truth to both you and them.
Oh, Tongaloa tore his bicep. That's not good. I didn't see that either. I tuned in just late enough to miss out on all of the injury updates.
Tony, when you first came back to WWE, you were the beacon of inspiration. What I wanted to be, a professional, a workhorse, an unmatched work ethic. You carry yourself like a champion. You are a champion. You even dress the part. But Tony,
Otis versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight title is the listed dark match for SmackDown for the people in Minnesota tonight.
it's being a good friend, a loyal friend, like Kevin Owens. And if there's one thing I know about, it's bad friends. Take that ungrateful idiot, Otis.
I hate to put it this way, but the injuries to both Jimmy Uso and Tongaloa, if they're going to keep this Bloodline versus Bloodline stuff going, does set up perfect spots for Hikuleu and Lance Anoa'i to slot into pretty perfectly. You got a new heater for Bad Line, and you got a natural kind of babyface looking guy in Jacob. Or not Jacob, in Lance.
About Cody Rhodes. And if your friends have to fall at the wayside for that to improve, then so be it, right? I mean, think about it. Cody, you can let us far as the team from one guy that made Kevin Owens' life a living hell. Now, I would never do that. As far as I'm concerned, whatever you got coming to you, you deserve it.
If we're getting a Gable Cody match tonight, I'm here for it.
Superficial, I deserve it. That's a good point. You guys will be my friend, right? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that it's you who's spewing all this vitriol. Quite simply, I see a lot of me in you. Certainly, I mean, you.
Hey, Brandon. Good to see you, man.
Right, you're the same guy who maximize your minutes, right? Failure. It's so
I'm almost done eating my main wrap here, folks, so I promise the Xander Eats in Silence part of the stream is going to be very short today. Hopefully. Only downside with Arby's wraps is the bread of the wrap is a little thick because I double wrap it. So it takes a little bit more to get through.
Shorty G, you're looking so
Shorty G, you're looking at Stardust. What a hell of a line.
I know about what you're going through. I know why you've approved and respected for what you're seeking, but you're standing here and I bet you're thinking that you have nothing to lose. I've got the high ground. I'm holding the North Star in our industry. But you're deadly wrong. You have so much to lose because what happens, right, when you fail again? If I learned anything from WrestleMania 39 and looking up at the lights for the 3-second tan, it was simple. I could look nowhere else but myself. I could only look in the mirror. So what?
Yeah, the Stardust chant in the year 2024. How about that?
And you don't get it, right? You're supposed to be the leader for this group right here. Well, do you just go at Brutus? Do you disrespect him? Do you run him down? What happens over here with one of WWE's most promising young women in Ivy Nile? Does she get hurt in the wake of your self-destruction? And what about Julius there? Does he crumble because you can't take the blame? That's enough! Cody, don't talk like you know me. All right, you think I'm not a guy that will step up and take an opportunity? Then you're talking about the wrong guy. If I didn't have this suit on right now, I'd whoop your ass.
So Fightful puts out the thing. Bronson Reed, broken foot. Jimmy Uso, broken toe. Tonga Loa, torn bicep. Top response. First two jump from the top of a cage. Checks out. Tonga Loa, who the fuck knows?
Talk to him about that, but also lace up your boots and ask him, can you go one-on-one with me tonight?
Tonga Loa accidentally injured himself just being the best member of the bloodline. That's what happened.
Kevin Owens on my mind, and that is no good for you.
All right, Cody and Gable.
Extremely high tonight in Minneapolis. I have no doubt that our general manager Nick Aldridge can do the right thing. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard Chad Gable say he's here tonight for Monday Night Raw because of this transfer window that is now open. We heard earlier today that with Raw moving to Netflix on January 6th, and of course SmackDown kicking off New Year January 3rd, we expect major changes on SmackDown as well. We understand that the NXT, the Raw, and SmackDown general managers are all working together to move some of our superstars around to other shows. More of that as we cruise along here tonight.
That's a decent way to explain the brand split, not that's a very decent way to explain the brand split being loosened for the next little while. Is big changes are coming to all the shows with Raw moving to Netflix, SmackDown getting longer and everything, so the general managers are making some roster transfers. That makes sense. They aren't treating us like we're stupid, at least.
And you have so much time, it must be such a relief now the board meeting is over. You can focus on this little jade mystery. But you have even more time because you lost the Women's United States Championship tournament in round 1 to moi. No, Chelsea, you're just luck captain myself out of that. But actually, was it luck or was it Piper who took Jade out? Because I don't remember her being ringside with Jade got attacked. And usually, you can't win a match with that. You just better watch me accuse me of. I didn't even touch Jade, but I'll have to keep being possible. But next time if you want. And well, there's 2 of us and 1 of you, so why don't we save it there right now?
Oh, that just sounded nasty, that punch from Chelsea. Also, Piper Niven's fit is that fit is on point. She looked great. Did they change? Speaking of fits on point, I just need to show everyone this. Oh my goodness! It's Jesse Ventura. Don't tell me there's not another rep in you, Chris. I was there. I saw it. I can't do it, Jesse Ventura, but you know, you get my point. But anyway, this was my fit this morning for work, and it very much was giving School of Rock vibes. Like, I very much felt like I was giving, like, Jack Black School of Rock vibes, just like if he made the movie 20 years later.
We thank you for joining us as part of our commercial-free first half hour here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. The winner of this triple threat match will advance to the semifinals for the Women's United States Championship Tournament, which will take place next week live in Hartford, Connecticut. We know that Bayley goes one-on-one with Chelsea Green. One of these three women, Corey, is going to face Beechit in the semifinals. And objectively speaking, you got to give the edge to Elektra Lopez. Elektra was the only one in this particular matchup who didn't suffer the hell of war games last weekend. A great point. Elektra Lopez, part of Legado del Fantasma, who's never held a championship in WWE. Santos Escobar, the leader of that group, has called her the missing piece of Legado del Fantasma.
Okay, so the winner. Oh, yeah, that was Elektra's first ever solo entrance, wasn't it? All right, so it's Tiffany, it's Naomi, and it's Elektra. The winner of this one faces Michin next week. I think it's either I think it's either a Tiffany or a Shock Electro win on this one. Because whoever wins this is going to lose to Michin next Friday. I'm convinced. Because if you saw my video on Wrestle Luigi, I've already said that my pick for the first women's U.S. champion is actually Michin. I think Bayley will lose to Chelsea in the semifinals, but it won't be clean. I don't think they're going to have both semifinals have interference of any kind, so I don't see Tiffany or Naomi in the semis because of that. Because there would be interference galore, is what I was trying to say.
Once again, looked like she was going to cash in Corey last Saturday night in War Games. I honestly don't know why Strat hesitated. To be honest, and that may be one of the biggest regrets in Tiffany's career. Lopez now talking Strat.
All right, so what was my last website update? I don't know. I just I guess Naomi could be the first U.S. champion. I just have a feeling that it's going to be someone who's never been a champion before. Love Tiffany's gear now. Oh yeah, it looks nice. Tiffany's always got good gear though. But it's also like inspired by her gymnastics team gear, which is cool.
Performing in front of her hometown crowd is going to throw Stratton off her game. Well, spotting. And Naomi now looks to take over this matchup. First time competing in your hometown can cause a lot of nerves. Really throw you off your game. Find yourself tempting to pander to the audience or worrying about your own image for yourself. Oh, we're good for a look, and it might be better next year. And Naomi now get. Naomi hanging on.
Oh right, I haven't updated the thumbnail yet. Like I said, I literally hold on. I forgot that I haven't. I don't know how I feel like Tiffany being a face. Well, we haven't really gotten a chance to see her as a face yet. Is the thing. We haven't gotten to see what she can do as a face. That and she's so over at this point that it feels like the fans are going to turn her face before it's all said and done. Which, for those wondering, just because it's on my mind, hey Zach, because it's on my mind, there is going to be LAW tomorrow evening. Ray said he's going to try and get SmackDown out tomorrow morning before anyone starts asking me where that is. That's one of my big things, is when Ray's episodes have a delay, when people come to me about it, like, that's not my circus anymore. Right? Like, AEW and SmackDown, not my circus anymore. So when that stuff's coming late, don't come to me about it, because I don't know. Ray communicates with me when things are being delayed, and I'm not mad at him. It's nothing he can control. But it's like, it just gets exhausting frequently hearing, where's this, Xander? Xander, where is this show that you don't do? But yeah, there will be LAW tomorrow. I haven't even started working on it yet, so I don't know what the card's looking like just yet. Once again, Brandon, that is a wait and see. I can't tell you if it's gonna happen. Just wait and see. And if you're only listening to me, Brandon, I highly suggest you watch the video when I'm saying I can't tell you if it's gonna happen or not. Just wait and see. Also, Brandon, best of luck, because you got a match with Ryback in a couple of weeks. I do not envy that position. Do not envy that position at all. Good luck.
breaking up the Pinkerton. All three women down. Crucial moment in this matchup. Winner advances to face Meechin next week in the semifinals of this tournament. Everyone exchanging blows. Heavy artillery. Oh, the rear view by planting Alexa Lopez. And Naomi back to where she wants her.
Well, Naomi might actually win it here. Oh, no, there's Candice LeRae. There we go. Got the thumbnail updated now. Oh, shoot. That swanton was insane. Oh, well, it might be a Tiffany victory. All right. God, that moonsault is so good. All right. Tiffany with the dub.
This matchup with plenty of questions, and Tiffany Stratton answered many of them. Namely, can Tiffy perform in front of her hometown crowd at the same level we're used to seeing? The answer, an emphatic yes. It is indeed Tiffy time, and Tiffany Stratton.
Hell yeah, Tiffany. I wouldn't be opposed to the belt going on her. Pretty much out of the final four, the only one I'm like, please no, with is Bayley, because she was literally just world champion 2 months ago. Okay, 4 months ago at this point, but you get my point, right? She was world champion this year. Naomi isn't in it. Never mind. But yeah, like Chelsea, Meechin, Tiffany, I'm happy with any of those. Bayley, I'm just going to kind of throw my head back and groan and just go, ugh.
There's something going on from the back at the backstage area. I see Byron Saxon's back there.
Oh no, Byron. Oh no. The profits have been taken out. I'm like staring deep into the background. Oh, there's Gargano. Yeah! I think we might get a heel DIY win here tonight. Raw's Netflix 1/6/25. Well, that's the difference, Zach. That was a world title with Seth. This is a new mid-card title meant to elevate people to the top title. So, in my opinion, the first holder of a title meant to elevate someone to the main event should be someone that's never been in the main event. That's my thought. So I will call that will be I'd consider that a hot take from you on that one. I'm not going to be shocked if it turns out that the Profits weren't actually attacked by DIY. Like, I will not be shocked if it turns out to have not been DIY. And they use this as a way to either be like, yep, Bloodline did it. Because of course they did. Or they use it to bring in someone. Like a Hikuleu. And then, and then it would be Bloodline did it. Because right now, I think tomorrow, I will be doing a deadline watch along tomorrow, by the way. I think Eddie was attacked by Obafemi.
You notice how they attacked the injured rib that Bianca into the War Games cage this past Saturday back in the locker room area. It was an intelligent attack by Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Let's be perfectly honest. I understand that Bianca.
Now, the question is, are they going to continue this story of Bianca being torn apart with her injured ribs and stuff and give Piper this huge win? Or is Bianca Cena going to come out?
WWE arrives in Power Slap Mobile. Download today and play with some of your favorite WWE superstars, including Seth Freakin' Rollins, Rey Mysterio, Braun Strowman, and Omos. As we get underway,
Oh my god, Omos is being added to Power Slap Mobile. I'm going to have to play it now. Homo sapiens, acknowledge your tribal Omos.
Maker of the Year, helping folks through with his incredible story. Congratulations to our buddy Jelly Roll. Matchup underway now. Bianca Belair and Piper Niven. These two have clashed many times in the past. We have seen Bianca utilize her power to great effect against Piper Niven. But you have to imagine, Piper Niven is picking up a few tricks along the way. You don't want to fall for the same trap over and over again with the same opponent. We have Piper trying to beat Bianca for the very first time in her career. Chelsea Green. Bianca Belair on the outside against Chelsea. Bailey in the semi. Next week, the Women's United States Championship Tournament. The braid of the EST. Oh, okay.
Oh!
Bianca's got a kick out at two. Tremendous impact on this crossbody from Piper Niven, the Scottish superstar.
Ouch.
EST and nearly bringing this one to an end. And again, no decision has been made as of yet of what's going to happen to the women's tag team titles. Currently the champs are Bianca and Jade.
Oh, man. Oh.
Bianca's not careful. She may find herself in recovery right alongside Jade Cargill. Piper Niven has that kind of power. A big, heavy body shot. EST chance from the WWE fans here at the Target Center in Minneapolis. Minnesota tag. Bianca bounce face first. Off the turnbuckle. Bianca really in a ton of pain.
My wife has just sent me stuff that she wants me to put on Facebook Marketplace for her because I'm the only one in the house with a Facebook. So I assume that's what this message I've got.
Curious to see how it affects the power of Bianca. That's what you get with so much strength. So far, when you're there, you have to be powerful. Be powerful. Get Chelsea Green now. Gets the ball. And Bianca.
Oh, man.
Did you know there's a detergent that gets your dishes 100% clean, even in an older dishwasher? Try Cascade Platinum Plus.
What? What are we god danging Michael about? I missed something. What happened, Pierre? I was on another planet there for a minute. It's a black hole slam, my guy. Okay. Gotcha. Respect Abyss. Speaking of, this is kind of related to Abyss. I didn't do a TNA watch along last night because I'm on a little bit of a break from TNA. I got burned out with it from both the Joe Hendry stuff, like where they just keep kind of sticking loss after loss to him, even though he's, you know, most over guy in the company, but whatever, I guess. It's fine. But apparently there was a 23 that appeared on screen last night. And January 23rd is a Thursday. So that makes me assume that on January 23rd, something's going to happen. A lot of people seem to be theorizing it's going to be a Baron Corbin TNA arrival, which, if so, I'm here for. And also royalties. But isn't that the TNA way, not capitalizing the top? This is TNA, Pierre. We always capitalize on the wrestlers who are on top of the world. And don't say Monty Brown or Joe Hendry or I don't watch TNA enough to know this. Don't say Monty Brown or Joe Hendry or yeah, to the top guys. You get the joke. I was doing the Family Guy bit where it's like, the world's been run by men, Lois, and nothing has ever. The world's always been run by men, Lois, and don't say anything, and nothing's ever gone wrong, and don't say whatever. And like I did a bit like that in. I did a bit like that in the Discord once. JT said, "Nobody's escaping the Joe Hendry vortex. Might as well enjoy the ride." When I announced that Joe Hendry was going to be challenging Jimmy Uso at No Mercy a couple months ago, someone said, "Is that more Joe Hendry?" And then JT said, "No one's escaping the Joe Hendry vortex. Might as well escape the ride." And I posted the picture of Peter saying, "This is America, Lois," and don't say whatever. And I responded with, "This is LS11 Universe, JT. Xander has always played it by what makes the most sense story-wise, and never shown any kind of favoritism. And don't say Joe Hendry winning the World Cup and the TNA title, or Zack Ryder winning the US title in 2013, or Rhea Ripley being Raw Women's Champion for 477 days, or Xander winning both the LSWF and ARW World titles at different times, Triple H winning the IC title at SummerSlam 2004, forcibly making Ray let Joe Hendry and Joseph Connors be the NXT Tag Team Champions in Season 2, or Tommaso Ciampa being the first and only Grand Slam champion for multiple years, or Johnny Gargano main eventing 2 different WrestleManias, or Tiffany Stratton being on a year-long undefeated streak, or anything to do with Nathan Frazier, or John Cena still being considered a 17-time world champion even with no retro shows to back it up, or Trish Stratus." And I love you, random citizen in the chat. I know it's you, JT, but anytime I can make the Metro Man reference, I will. I love Megamind. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I feel like the more impressive part of that ramble is that I can do it that fast and kind of keep the Peter Griffin voice going with it. It's more like a season 1 Peter when his voice was still kind of up here. Maybe even a little more Ted, because Ted and Peter Griffin have just a little bit of a difference to them. If I bring it to the side here and I slow it down just a little bit, kind of. I love or just Trish Stratus. I mean, I brought back God Lover. Trish Stratus is 48. She's the same age as my father. I brought back Trish Stratus at the age, in universe-wise, she would have been 46, 47, and put her over 20-something-year-old Roxanne Perez at WrestleMania. JT, you were cooking with that about it should have been Daniels that took the belt off Kenny instead of Christian. But isn't they just had Christian and Kenny do another match on pay-per-view a few weeks later? Like, what was even the point? I also did a figure review video on Xander LS11 today. If you haven't seen that, I did a figure review of Mephiles the Dark from the Sonic wave, or from the Sonic the Hedgehog series of figures. I got 6 more figure reviews coming this week. I got a lot of them. I did a lot of them. I did 7 of them the other day. Oh yeah, the story with Trish and Roxanne was great. I'm glad nobody tuned out and like gave up on it halfway through, because it was a long story, and by the end of it, I think it was a very satisfying conclusion of Roxanne beating Trish. And I think it meant more for her to beat Trish after the loss than it did if I had just done it one and done. Piper and Bianca are cooking right now. Good match. Oh yeah, the underdog story. Oh yeah, that's what I was going for with it. Bianca's just gonna Super Cena her way to the win again, isn't she? Well, maybe not. You gotta stick a loss to her occasionally. It gets old otherwise. But that doesn't. I guess that's not gonna happen tonight, though. Oh man. Is Chelsea getting involved gonna be? No, it is quite literally Super Cena 07 to 14 right here. Injured ribs, still lifts Piper Niven up for a KOD, and drops her on Chelsea. Yeah, that's a little bit Super Cena territory for my liking. Royal Rumble in February is going to be a bit odd, isn't it? Maybe a little, but it's going to be on February 1st, so it's only just a day out of January. It's January adjacent at that point. Yeah, Chelsea's just dead. All right, if it goes to commercial, I'm going to run downstairs and grab some water because I definitely need some water. 2010 purple Cena shirt, or purple shirt Cena. Yeah, there you go. That's the best way to put it. Go get Chelsea the Divas title for her contributions. Nakamura really did just return and win the belt within 3 weeks, huh? Not shown in this video package, LA Knight dropping the belt on his way to the ring. Hey, Salvo, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Oh my god, it's the damn chair phone thing. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go refill my water now because I forgot it was a commercial for a second, then I saw the damn chair phone.
Surprise! There's still time to save. Wayfair's Cyber Week sale is back for an encore. It's your last chance to save up to 70% off on furniture and cookware, holiday decor, and more at Wayfair's lowest prices of the year. Plus, score new deals of the day, every day. And get free shipping on everything. Don't miss your last chance to save up to 70% on everything home. Shop Cyber Week now. Wayfair, every style, every form.
You know you could be vaping formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy. Yeesh.
Just look out for them. Until like animal foster.
I returned. Oh man. It's gonna be Bianca, Zach. It's Bianca. Bianca's had the Super Cena spot for 3 years now. Cena not being retired yet doesn't matter. Bianca's been... Brother, Zach, brother. Bianca literally outpowered Damage Control 3-on-1 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago now. She's been in that Super Cena spot for a hot minute, my guy. Oh. Oh, well, thank you, Salvo. Thoughts on Ricochet saying he's the influence behind AEW? Yo, Trev, why you bald? I know his response was like, man, why you ugly? But why you bald?
Right there, AT&T Stadium in Dallas, home to WrestleMania a few years ago. The winning team gets a big crowd. As well, championship. Come on.
Honestly, Ricochet proves all his doubters on it. I hope he does. I hope the guy succeeds. I really do. Oh, there's Dom in the background. All this talk on the Dom.
What's this? I'm so sorry for the match. You did good though. Man, I'm so sick of it. I can't get ahead because you keep staying on my neck.
She's the ladies, Bianca, I know you suspected Piper they would attack Jade Cargill, but I can personally confirm I saw her sitting outside the river during your match. Is there anything else you think could have done it?
Man, the way he's trying to hype himself up, it's oof. Yeah.
Kansas, Blue, Rock Hill. Yep. You know what? I don't know who did it, but when I find out who did it, it's on site. It's on site.
I really do like this remix, like traditional Japanese version of Nakamura's theme. Darth Shinsuke is growing on me, man. I hate to admit it. Darth Shinsuke is growing on me.
Shinsuke Nakamura this past Saturday at Survivor Series. He got it yelling nice head, and it paid off. The sinister.
Oh, Shinsuke finally having a title just feels nice. Give Shinsuke a faction. Yeah, but who would fit in a faction with Shinsuke? God dang it. Who just fell off the desk? Oh, god dang it, it was Becky again! I swear my Becky Funko falls off my desk every other day. Thoughts on OBS? You mean the recording, the very thing I am encased within right now that I am streaming to you from, that I record every video on the channel with? That's alright. It pisses me off sometimes.
Cheap shot, cheap victory, because you ain't the real deal. The real deal is looking at you right now. And I see you standing in there holding something that belongs to me. So let me go right now, Vince, where's not waste time. I want my rematch, and I want it right now.
Oh, LA wants his rematch, and he wants it now. Oh, you guys could totally see me scrolling through and just liking cosplayer photos. Really caught myself in 8K on that one.
Since you come back, you ain't done anything except take advantage of me when I'm got my back turned.
Fucking caught myself in 8K on that one. I mean, you could easily go to my Instagram and click on who I'm following and know that I have no shame in who I follow. But was not prepared for that to be on stream, so whoops. I was looking at something, and everyone that came in touch with Cross became Darkers that eventually Drew did, Mello, Trick, Truth, not to mention Kobe and Woods, now Nakamura. Oh, and there's Andrade. See, it was just a power move at that point. I was like, oh, you could see that. Double taps alike anyway. Look, man, the easiest way to my heart as a cosplayer, female cosplayer specifically, I do follow male cosplayers as well. I do not. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Oh, Jacob's turned his attention to the title. Jacob and Tama want the U.S. title. Or Solo wants it. Who knows? But hey, man, if they're going to... Why not? But ew. Anyways, the easiest way for me to almost instantly hit follow on a female cosplayer is if they cosplay Black Cat from Spider-Man. Because we all know that I am, let me double check that I am using this word right first. Just... I ain't gonna make the joke I was gonna make, actually. Because I don't know if I want to say that. JT, I'll DM it to you if you really want to hear it that bad. Pierre, same for you. But like, I could not say that joke on YouTube. It's nothing inappropriate, but just it'd be very embarrassing for me to say it. That is not where I was going with that, JT. No.
But just because I lost 2 soldiers at war games last week, that we ain't the ones anymore? Well, guess what? I dare you to step up. Step up and take a shot. Because this is exactly what will happen. The bloodline will lay your ass out every single time.
Okay, Soren, all right.
I'm tired of people thinking that I'm a joke. I'm tired of all of you thinking that it's all fun and games. Well, guess what? You can hide all you want, but I'm still your trouble. Still the head of the table.
Oh, Jacob's ready. All right, I got you, boys. There you go. You two can react to it in the main chat. That's fine. Yep, your response in the DMs, JT, that is why I didn't say it. That's why I didn't say it out loud. I had to double check what those two words together meant, and I am glad I didn't say it out loud. Oh, the gray is coming back in the beard.
The street profits are out, and the smoke now belongs to DIY. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Motor City Machine Gun defend their WWE Tag Team Championship against Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. Next.
The white is coming back into Ciampa's beard. Yeah. It's not the worst thing I could say, but not because you feel that way. Honestly, it's a valid feeling. I feel like I'm getting I feel like I'm getting intervention here in the chat from JT and Pierre because they're the only ones that know what I said. But the fact that you had to look up what those two words meant. I remembered, I knew, but I couldn't remember is the thing. I needed to double check that I had it right. Yeah, now we just wait for the gray to really grow out again.
I thought it was the only way I could get my force truly through. And then I tried the Swiffer Power Knock and realized that I can get clear force without the extra work. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. And it adds hundreds of strips to scrub away sticky messes even from brow bonds. Okay, Power Knock. Plus, it's 360-degree swivel head.
They're 2 years apart. You should know this lingo already without having to check. Look, man, I can't help that I have such W Riz that I do not have time to look up such Skibbity Ohio phrases, such as that. I feel like I need a shower after I said all those words together. That was fucking disgusting. I saw your question, Zach, and I did respond to it earlier when you first got here. I said that I think it's Oblafemi. I just didn't respond on comments because I have not had the energy to type much today. It's part of why I have not even written LAW yet, and I need to start recording it when I wake up tomorrow so that it can come out tomorrow afternoon. Take back the JK. Yeah, you have every right to take it back after I said all that. Keep in mind, I deal with high schoolers every day because of my job, so I hear those kind of words. I fortunately was covering seniors today, so they were closer in age to me, and they also think that things such as that are very stupid. Possible debut in Halo. I think it's Obafemi. I think Hikuleo is just going to go straight to main roster to slot into Tongaloa's spot. I think if Lance comes, I think Lance will probably stay NXT for now. I got a couple things I can show off, I suppose. So a couple quick things to show off here. First of all, this is kind of just a little funny thing. I'm kind of happy with how this turned out. But, please be the right screen, please be the right screen, please be the right screen. Wrong screen. Yay. Alright. So, first of all, just a very happy holidays from all of the Xanders to all of you. We all came together for the first time ever that all 12 of us have... all 12 of us have come together. This is the first time the 12 of us were all in the same room in ever. And we all came together and took like a nice family photo. This is our Christmas card. It's going out to my family. So it's a Merry Christmas for all the Xanders. If you've ever wondered, because if you ever need a Xander roll call from, just watch where my cursor goes. You got Xander number 3, Jacques Maverick, Mania Del Xander, Broken Xander, Xander Cena, Captain Jack Sparrow, Dr. The Exan, the Quizmaster, Carnold, me, the Doctor, and Xander number 5 with Wanda the Walrus. Spelled W-A-H-N-D-A. Yeah, there you go. That is all the Xanders in one place. And yeah, it was very awkward, Pierre. Yeah, it was very awkward because, one of us has been trying to kill the others for the last couple months. And I'm not going to name any names, but I can do a pretty good impression of him. And then, we had, Jacques Maverick, who's decades older than all of us. And look at this man. You cannot tell that Jacques Maverick is older than all of us. He actually looks almost younger than all of us. Although, with, the ponytail and, the wisp of hair on the side of his face, he definitely looks like he thinks he's better than all of us. Mania Del Xander is looking very different nowadays with the hair bursting out of the bottom of the mask. Broken Xander is a mess as always. Xander number 3 is just happy to be everywhere. You can't beat ZRC. He's, we rarely ever see him. It's crazy we actually got a picture with him. Xander Sparrow just wanted to know where all of the rum was. The Exan, he just was talking about hating a hedgehog or something. Quizmaster is just Quizmaster. He's weird. I like Quizmaster. We get along nowadays, but he is a fascinating human being. Carnold, it was obviously awkward. He was very standoffish with everyone. I tried to be chipper as always. Doc, he's got nagging injuries from last week when he got beat up by Jericho. And Xander number 5 is just kind of happy to be around people. Yeah, KO really was just crashing out in his car, wasn't he? That final impression was terrible. I tried my best, man. I did my best. I can't help that I don't sound like the guy. But also, I shared this in the Discord, but I'll share it now. The mock-up thumbnail, because I might go in and add some shading to the characters. But the mock-up thumbnail for the very first episode of the Xander Cinematic Universe, stop-motion Cinematic Universe, has been put together. Sonic Speed Adventures Episode 0, Ground Zero, a retelling of the original Sonic Speed Adventures all in one episode, featuring kind of crazy thing. I've talked about this a little bit. Season 1 of Sonic Speed Adventures, Mephiles was the villain. Season 2 was Metal Knuckles. Well, actually, it was actually, oh, it was actually Mecha Knuckles. This one, but Metal Knuckles is just he's gotten more mainstream appeal lately, appearing and stuff. Like he's got a Funko Pop now, which is kind of cool. I don't have it. I want it though. Um, Champa is not happy. And then Scourge was the villain of season 3, which is where the show got canceled. And it just kind of works out that they're kind of just anti-versions of these 3 characters. So, like, that's what this Knuckles has been here for. I've got 2 Knuckles figures. This one is here for me to customize into Metal Knuckles. It's going to be tough because I don't have a 3D printer yet. So I can't do, like, I'm going to have to, like, hand sculpt these arms or something. And I'm going to have to probably buy a Metal Sonic body. So, I'll figure it out. And then, barbaric as it may seem, I've got a bonus Sonic figure here that I popped apart earlier today. And I'm going to begin painting to customize into Scourge later. The leather jacket's going to be the hard part for Scourge, though. Because, like, let me show you guys my original Scourge. It was one of the very first customs I ever made. This is my original Scourge. And this shows you that my customs were not good. Because you can just see so much of Sonic's original blue chipping through and stuff, and you can just see the eyes are a mess and everything else. But this was the Scourge that was the villain of Sonic Speed Adventure Season 3 originally. The leather jacket on him, I just painted the arms black, and it's a piece of craft foam that I cut up. Champ on bright colors is still on. Agreed. We're getting Champ a heel turn in this matchup, though. I'm almost positive.
It was back in the number 1 contender tag team tournament final where DIY lost to the Speed Machine Guns. The same night, the tag title. Now a tag made it. Johnny dug in. Johnny take them.
Yeah, I got the main thing is I got to figure out the leather jacket situation for Scourge because I don't want it to just be a piece of craft foam. Nicktoons Unite. I've played it. I've just never done it on video. I don't have a copy of it anymore either, so. I did try and track down a copy of it for a video a long time ago. Oh! My Finn Balor toy. I think I have a Finn Balor. I have a Finn Balor Funko, but I think that's it. I sold my Finn Balor figures. I don't have many wrestling figures at this point. I did show off my Sonic Funkos on a video earlier today, though. I'll be honest, it's a little mean for Sammy to blame Seth for making Roman the way he is. I won't deny that Seth has something to do with it. But that was 10 years ago. Is this NXT Champa? I wasn't watching NXT during the WWE Network era. It's not. We're not quite there yet. We're getting there. It's progress towards NXT Champa, though. Excuse me.
business of networking solutions millions of pounds.
Roman didn't become a tribal chief until 6 years later. Yeah, I guess he didn't. Now that you say that.
Alice was the son that gave so much. She wished there was a way to make it last longer. Say hello to your fairy godmother, Alice, and long-lasting Gabe scent beads, part of the irresistible scent collection from Gabe.
Can't be all Seth's fault. Just waiting for the Seth crash out. Give me the Drew Seth KO trio. Oh man, that'd be quite something, wouldn't it? Quite something.
This just came in on our page. We're gonna have stars. We need to aim for 4. Should we aim for 5? We should shoot for 5 and settle for 3. This is hospital. This is Mexican restaurant. It's everyone. That's the box.
St. Dennis Medical, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
So was Seth laughing in Roman's face when Roman said that he was upset by it? I think so. That sounds right. Seth weaponized it against him. Roman to go amend to plunge over in there for a match. Oh yeah, yeah, that was in 2022, heading into the Rumble that year. That was the only bright spot on that entire show, was the Seth and Roman stuff. Oh, Ciampa just kicked Gargano in the face. On Monday when Drew returns. The whole time he's been obsessed with the wrong one. Solo who cost him the title. I mean, yeah. Think either DI will turn heel or implode. It was also mean of Seth to laugh in everyone's face. Okay, that's what you were saying. I'm not saying it's not valid for Sammy to say that, even think that. Ciampa challenged and Orton with that stupid. Yeah, just a little bit.
Essentially devolved into a handicap match situation. Tommaso Ciampa, Gargano's been a non-factor for the last few minutes. There's overzealousness. Who's overzealous? Are you blaming Ciampa? Ciampa kicked Gargano in the face. Gargano pulled him away. Gargano finally pulled himself up to the apron. Even if this ends the way it appears it's going to end, you gotta respect the effort. Push the neck break for Mike Ciampa. Looks the inside leg for the title. Kick out at 2. Ciampa single-handedly kept his team in this matchup.
So they're going Roman Monsters kind of, you know, Seth did kind of try to permanently paralyze a man just because he wasn't getting his way every week. You're not wrong. I mean, you're not wrong. That did, in fact, happen. Thank you, Daryl. We're going to have a fun tag team moveset in 2K25. That's assuming they're in 2K25. I think we'll be lucky if we get them as DLC. Oh! DIY is dead, Ciampa just yelled. And Johnny said, I'll do this myself. Oh, Ciampa's got a chair. Oh my god. Oh my god. Johnny just went low. Oh my god. Well, that worked. Boom. Fuck yes. Yes.
And listen, I hate this as much as Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin for their team, for the Motor City Machine Guns. But Johnny Gargano, when the chips were down, did what needed to be done. He took the road less traveled, the low road, the less popular road.
Yes.
Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano. What's going to happen tonight? Once we saw that, now Corey, I'm actually going to leave the announcements right now. I'm actually going to walk out and get Kevin Owens in a car in a parking lot. I hope you brought a warm coat because it is freezing outside. Stick with the overcoat, Paul. I hope for his sake he didn't bring a stupid singlet. Anyway, Michael Cole is...
Oh, Maggle's gotta go do an interview.
New tag team champions. SmackDown keeps rolling.
Yes. Yes, DIY. Those are my boys. DIY Motor City's 60-minute tag team Iron Man match. Oh, that might be a little much, honestly. Interview in a car? I mean, why not?
When you've got a great tasting zero sugar juice drink like Minute Maid Zero Sugar, you don't even need to have a great ad. Instead, all our tiny effort goes into making this pink lemonade that tastes super decilious. And we would have gotten so mesmerized by the phenomenon of flavor, we didn't even get around a chance to reread this spot. But we did tell you made an amazing zero sugar juice drink that tastes sand. And it's perfect. Great taste, zero sugar, solid salt.
Surprise! There's still time to save. Wayfair's Cyber Week sale is back for an encore. It's your last chance to Save up to 70% off on furniture and cookware, holiday decor, and more at Wayfair's lowest price of the year. Plus, score new deals of the day every day. And get free shipping on everything. Don't miss your last chance to save up to 70%.
60 minutes of pure cinema tag team wrestling classic. I mean, maybe. Long matches just aren't my thing, is all. And by long, I mean like matches over like half an hour. 2 out of 3 falls, I might be more down for.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Love that too. A natural diamond for every milestone
Oh, man.
that makes us, us. The Milestones Natural Diamond Collection, new and only at K. Did you know there's a detergent that gets your dishes up to 100% clean, even in an older dishwasher? Try Cascade Platinum Plus. For sparkling clean dishes, even on the toughest jobs. Just spray, blow, and you're done. Switch to Cascade Platinum Plus.
Why do I hate traditional Survivor Series? I don't! I never said I did! I've never said that I hate traditional Survivor Series matches. 2014 Survivor Series main event is actually like a match that I remember very fondly, and that thing's a match. That thing goes about an hour. There are hour or near hour long matches I like. Iron Man matches aren't my thing. It's why I've only ever done one in Universe, I think.
The signs are out in full effect as they are each and every week, be it Raw, be it SmackDown, one of our previous live events. WWE rolls to your town. Make sure you have your signs ready. Let your voices be heard. Cody Rhodes was present. Not the worst idea I have ever heard. But this all went down moments ago. WWE tag title off the line. Johnny Gargano stunning not only the WWE Universe, but long-time friend Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. Gargano bringing ear to ear, making the tag. The Tommaso Ciampa and the rift within DIY appears to have been all a ruse, or at least all in the past. Brand new WWE Tag Team Champions.
Oh, and there's Candace.
Congratulations to Ciampa and Gargano, the new WWE Tag Team Champions. And you'll notice conspicuous by his absence, my partner Michael Cole has been summoned to the parking lot here at the Target Center to interview the prize fighters. Kevin Owens had his battle with Cody Rhodes on Saturday night's main event. Let's check in and see if both made it.
DIY, baby. I got a nice toasty 68 in here. That's still cold, my brother. My identical stranger. Yes. Hi. I'm live for a warning. Before you say names or addresses on accident.
Okay. This is for you.
Oh.
Has your name on it.
Well, look, I saw the last name and just...
Yeah. It's your last name too now.
Yeah, and then I saw who it was from, and I was like, oh, that's Alex's family. It's not for me.
No, that's... GB would be the only B Ramsey.
Yeah.
But... You gotta pay attention. The first name told you who it was for.
Look, man.
So it looks like GB gave you a year of Consumer Reports.
I guess.
I mean, you know, we're adults. It's a magazine for adults about like when to buy what. So you know, not a half bad magazine to get a gift subscription to. But
Okay.
yes, hello chat. I am here. Xander put a piece of his mail in my mail pile, and I had to re-deliver that.
Yeah.
Dang, they putting stupid logos everywhere.
I swear, your timing of showing up to tell me things in the middle of the most interesting parts of the show is impeccable.
This is a crosstalk segment. They're talking in a parked car that is obviously staying. Potential answer to that question.
Oh no. Oh no. Name, comma, question never goes well with JT.
There's not a comma in there.
Okay,
Just
name, question. Yeah.
Keep your grammar straight. I just wrote 4,000 words and edited it, so I think I know what a comma looks like.
Oh. Well, that is actually a really good question, JT.
I don't know if that's really a moment when, like, it was decided.
No, but did you ever have a moment where you just kind of thought about it and you went, oh shit, I love him. No backing out now.
Not in that context, no.
Good. In a non-Christian friendly way, I'd say probably summer of 2018. Hey!
I mean, obviously, somewhere along the way. I don't know. It's a long time ago, and I have brain forgetty disease, so... I mean, not amnesia, but,
They know.
ADHD, I forget shit, so...
I was gonna say, they know.
That's one of those details that just... I never really thought about. I don't think I ever really had a light bulb moment with it. So, I don't know.
It's not something that I mean, it's what you mean. You need to figure out where I fit in with this whole transporter bringing Raw and SmackDown. Because if you can't figure it out, then Monday Night Mellow sound good over on Netflix. I'm just saying.
The idea of you going to Monday Night Raw and having versus hitting from now on instead of mine, that doesn't sound like a threat. That sounds like something that should come with balloons and a cake. But, seeing as you mentioned it,
Yeah, they should really decide on how they want to frame the shot. The camera swaying is kind of... I don't like the way the camera sways. It swings.
Yeah.
It's like, just get some steady cams. Please, get steady cams. Gay romantic fanfics.
What? Oh. How did I fucking know who asked about those?
I mean, of course, it's gonna depend on the couple. There are some couples that it's like, I only see them as friends, or like, they make good they make good like working partners, but I don't see them as good romantic partners. But I mean, fanfics are fanfics. Everyone's got their thing, so that's the beauty of fanfics is everyone can do what they want. So, but I mean, yeah, there's some good gay romantic fanfics out there.
Yeah, what she said, I guess. I don't know.
He doesn't read.
You read?
Chat, make him read more. Have you
Uh-huh.
started that book that you said you were gonna start? Like any of the books that you said you were gonna start?
Look, man, you work 3 jobs and find time to read.
I mean, one of those is being a substitute, so
Yeah, I mean,
there's some of your time
I've been using
there.
that time to write.
No, you can do a little reading and a little writing.
I don't want to have the time.
Which one?
Either sometimes. I assume he's asking if you want them to bully me into reading just books or fanfics or what.
He doesn't read in general.
It's a blatant lie, but okay.
But to jump back up a few comments there, Captain America x Tony Stark, Stonyfics kind of have to be. It depends on the writer there. Favorite fanfic? I don't really know there. There's too many, and I can seldom remember the titles. I can hardly remember the titles of the actual books that I read, so.
Do you guys just like not talking about wrestling on the wrestling streams?
They just like me.
I've noticed. I like you too. Unarguably more than them.
I don't know how to answer that one because I don't know.
Good genetics, I guess.
There's a
You
mix
should
of,
you should see her parents.
nah. And there's a mix of genetics. It also bone structure which is genetic, is benefited by a good diet growing up. Or just, good diet in general can help there. Take care of your body, it'll take care of you, all that jazz. And when in doubt, have decent skincare doesn't help, or doesn't have decent skincare doesn't hurt either. So you take care of your skin, it'll help with physical appearances as well. So, but don't overdo it on skincare either, because that may cause further problems.
What she said, I guess.
I don't know.
Alex doesn't really know Green Lantern that well.
No.
Alex has like a pocket of DC that she knows really well.
Not really well, I would say.
That she knows decently, and it's 99% Batman characters.
It's a good webtoon.
Like, the
I
area...
like the slice of life Batman webtoon, Bat Family Adventures. It's really cute. I like it. It has its serious moments too, but it's majority little slice of life moments. So.
Zach, I don't have an answer to your question because I have never watched Ben 10 in my life. Okay.
I have watched Ben 10 though.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, that was one of the TV shows that I was watching as a kid.
That's insanity. That of all shows that you have never seen, Ben 10 is not among the ones you've never seen.
I haven't seen the entirety of Ben 10, but I would watch it after school when it was on at my grandma's.
Okay, important question.
I would probably say,
it was Halucha or Forearm.
I don't know if it's Forearm.
It's the one with 4 arms.
that a Pokemon, or am I missing? Oh, okay, gotcha. It's been a long, long ass time.
Even I know this one.
Okay, well, it's been years since I have watched the show. I liked it. I liked Big Ten as a kid. It was one of my favorites. I just haven't watched it in years because it stopped coming on TV, and this was before the era where everything was on Netflix. And now nothing's on Netflix anymore.
Well, Monday Night Raw will be on January 6th. Sorry, just had to inject a little wrestling back into this stream.
I'm the spotlight right now.
Apparently.
You keep watching Blorbos from your shows.
So, the important question, Pierre wants to know what you think about the Sonic 3 trailers. You've only seen one of them.
I've only seen one of them. And, like, clips and edits that I send Xander. Which, of course, has injected more Sonic into my algorithms because I keep sending them to Xander.
Which is all you need. That's all you need in your algorithm.
I mean, it looks like it'll be a fun movie.
I was gonna say, she's...
I can't comment on more than that. I'm not really, like, a Sonic person, so...
She's seen the first trailer, and she's heard, "They gave him a gun!" From about that volume this close to her the other day.
Yeah. Pretty much. Favorite fictional pirate. Let's see. Thinking on that one. I mean, just out of, I guess, like, most common popular pirates, I would have to say Pirate King Elizabeth Swan from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay. Looks like there's finally a gap in no questions for you if you need to escape by for any reason.
You want me out of here so you can return to being the center of attention, don't you? Oh, but there's a question!
God dang it.
If they're your ex-girlfriend, then just don't be spending money on them. And never give any girl a scale.
JT.
Just don't buy anyone a scale as a gift. Like, unless the person's like of any gender. Unless they ask you, as like, hey, do you have like a good like recommendation for a scale? Like, unless they bring it up or specifically ask. Even if they bring it up, just don't. Just don't.
Just stop. Stop it. Get some help.
Don't buy anyone anything related to weight loss or like body image stuff.
Correct.
Unless they specifically ask for it.
Correct.
It's just a bad idea.
It's a very bad idea. JT.
Well, it's not your place to say that.
JT, go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner. Go sit in the corner and think about what you did. Your mother and I are not mad. We're just disappointed. No buts, mister. The only butt is yours, parked in the corner, thinking about what you just said. I'm gonna make a great dad one day.
No.
Yeah.
Is that why you have a thing of marinara sauce sitting in front of your...
I just had dinner an hour ago!
Hmm.
And it involved mozzarella sticks. So yes, that's why I have a thing of marinara sauce on my desk right now.
What about the Chick-fil-A bag?
That's from yesterday. That's from yesterday. I've been busy. And we've lost control. Pierre, I lost control the minute there was a soft little knock on my door.
This stream belongs to me now.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime this 5'7" ball librarian sass walks into my office, I lose control of whatever medium I'm working on.
I may have my librarian degree in about like 2 weeks' time. Or under 2 weeks' time. That's like,
No,
God.
yeah, it's 13 days from today.
Graduation's 13 days away.
But you know what else? You know what is 2 weeks from today? Sonic the Hedgehog 3, only in theaters, December 20th, 2024. It was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Not
It's
sponsored.
going to be Sonic. Sonic was faster than Sonic. Stronger than Knuckles. In this movie, Dr. Higgins Square Sharing Robotnik. Seeing and Big from the Dead is a new foil for Sonic. How he and Sonic are Sonic Knuckles and Tail. Tail gets Double the Robotnik, Double the Troll, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Voiced by Allison and Keanu Reeves.
This is not sponsored. Don't listen to him.
He also has a fucking gun. They gave Turtle a gun. It's gonna be the best movie ever.
Ooh, scissors! Look at the scissors, chat. Look at the scissors. Deep breaths. You totally should clip that.
Speaking of, Sonic 3 trailer right now.
Well, first off, the library computer isn't yours. Second off, only if you want to get kicked out of the library permanently. Because that would probably be grounds for getting banned, so... If you want to keep using your local library, whether that be an academic or a public or a school library, maybe don't delete anything off of the computers that is not yours.
Yeah, what
Like if you download like a Word file or like a Google Doc file to print, you can delete that. But don't delete anything else that's not yours. So. And even then, you can print from the cloud these days. There's no real reason to be downloading stuff onto public computers anyways. I mean, this is a half-decent pair of scissors. I mean, they can be sharpened. They're a little dull, but, you know.
Hold those open again for me for a minute.
You really are delivering fan service tonight.
Just a little bit with that one. I was gonna humor everybody with that one. Just had to humor everybody with that one.
Only if you want to get fired can you delete Windows off of your work computer instead. Or just, you know, royally piss off the IT department, which is always a bad idea.
Yeah.
Never piss off the IT department. My dad works in IT. Never piss off the IT department. Because then they become your mortal enemy for life, and you do not want that.
Yeah, we were on the wrong platform for that joke, weren't we?
Yeah.
For more, you can go to onlyfans.com/XanderLS11.
You know people are going to be Googling that now.
Yeah, there's gonna be nothing there.
You sure about that? Do I need to Google something to double check?
I mean, I don't have one, so.
Yeah. If you accidentally delete something else thinking it was yours and walk away. I mean, if it was a program on the computer, maybe go inform the librarian and let them know that it was an accident. Because if you tell them that it was an accident, and it was, you know, something that clearly was an accident, deleting System 32 is not an accident. You have to dig for that. That's not something on the desktop that you can accidentally delete. But go tell someone if you accidentally delete something. Yeah, good luck with that. Most libraries, as someone who works on the back end, we can see what computers are active. So if you're on a computer that goes offline suddenly, we can probably trace that. That or the IT department can see who the last person who was logged into that computer. If you can hunt Santa down, I mean, you're just going to be disappointing a bunch. Either you're going to be disappointing a lot of kids,
who won't be getting their gifts from Santa if you kill him, or you yourself will be forced to take up the mantle. We're unsure if Hollywood is correct about having to take up the mantle or not, but is that really a gamble you want to take? Because then someone else might start to hunt you down, and then they'll take on the mantle, and it's just this whole big thing.
Yeah, it's called the Santa Claus, and then like
So,
there's a
you know.
second one where you then have to find a wife, and then like
Yeah.
there's a third one where Jack Frost tries to take the job from you for some reason, and it's just like you see it and you're like, okay, maybe 2 was enough. Maybe we should have stopped at 1. And maybe a little less Tim Allen.
Okay, but still, if you accidentally delete something on a public access computer, tell someone about that, so that way they can fix it. So, just genuinely, if you accidentally mess something up in the library, tell them. Folks at the library are there to help. So, we don't like kicking people out either, so we try not to. It's only in events of, you know, active malicious intent that we will have to. So, you know.
I still have fucking hiccups when you tried to hold my mouth shut.
You weren't sponsored, so.
Okay, I can still be excited about it and encourage people to go see a movie I'm excited about.
Yeah. I mean, you can, but you don't have to do the whole ad spiel about it.
That's the joke! That's the fucking joke!
It's not a joke, it's a sponsorship, and you're not sponsored. So don't give out a sponsorship. Be like, hey guys, I think this movie will be super fun. That's all you gotta do.
I'm just excited. Let me be excited!
I am letting you be excited. But
No, you're trying to suffocate me when I try and talk about how excited I am.
Only because you're doing a sponsorship reel. I really need to trim your fingernails again.
Yeah, yeah.
Either you trim them and file them yourself, or I'm trimming and filing them.
That's fine. I'll let you do it later. Later. Not now, but later. Oh my god, JT!
No, that's probably against library policy. So that, and it's kind of hard to accidentally stumble across that on a public computer. So, well, the day Paramount reaches out and offers him a sponsorship, then I'll let him do the sponsorship thing. But he's not sponsored, and Paramount has yet to reach out. So it is Paramount who does.
Yes, it's Paramount.
Okay. I can't remember who does what. I just know that Disney owns like everything, so.
I am on stream. Stop groping. I know it's off camera, and that's gonna be your next excuse.
No one knew until you said anything.
I knew, and it was bothering me.
There's a million other things you can do at the library. You're thinking of doing private things in the public space. Private actions stay at home. Information seeking occurs at the library. How would we even do that?
I just want to watch wrestling, man. I just wanted to watch wrestling.
You are watching wrestling.
I wanted to watch wrestling and talk about it on a stream on a fucking wrestling channel. Stop groping me!
I didn't do shit. You can't prove shit. I'm gonna press beat it out on that one.
Okay, what are you doing?
Having fun?
That was a really good main event, by the way, everybody. I didn't even get a chance to tell you it was happening.
You could have told them it was happening.
You were in the middle of talking about libraries and computers and what you can and can't do. and suffocating me while I was trying to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
You were talking about the commercials. They're already getting their advertising time in on the actual TV. You don't need to add to Paramount's advertising time. They're not paying you.
Uh-oh. Oh. Why? Why are you messing with my hair?
I like it.
Okay.
Don't let me touch it.
Oh, I don't want my hair
They're
touched.
talking about wrestling. Are you going to talk about wrestling?
Yeah, it was a really good main event. And top level troll plays from Kevin Owens wearing that shirt with Cody's dad on it. And also just been a really great show. That car interview was really cool earlier too. Stop messing with my hair. You're gonna try and braid it. I know you are.
No, I wasn't.
I don't
You know what
believe
I'm
you.
doing.
I don't fucking believe you at all.
You don't know what I'm doing.
I feel you separating into 3 strands.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't feel shit.
I do, actually.
No, you don't.
And that is the show, folks. That is the show we were watching. So I guess that means that to maybe make this one stop pestering me and grabbing my hair, I'm going to wrap up stream so she doesn't have an audience egging her on to do so. And because I don't think I'm going to be very engaging when I'm hiccuping every 7 seconds.
Babe, $10 if you let me braid your hair.
No.
$10 though. $10
Oh my
is $10.
God.
It's like half a 20 and this ain't shit.
Just
So
fucking donate it now, JT. And
I'm doing it.
she's doing it, so pay up.
Braids are pretty, and you're
Yeah,
pretty.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Heh, the Maple Chief.
do you feel bonita?
Not particularly, no.
But you look bonita.
Uh-huh. Thank you for
20.
thank you, JT.
$20 is $20. Thank you so much. Isn't he pretty with this lovely little braid?
Alright. I'm gonna wrap up the stream now, everybody.
Yay.